Hello YouTube, NSP99 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to photograph items being dropped into milk. Now this is really easy, really cheap to set up, so let's get straight to it and I'll show you what you need. Okay, so you're going to need a camera which allows you to change the shutter speed. For this I'm going to be using my Nikon D3200 DSLR camera, which I'm currently using to film with. I'll be placing it on this tripod which is pointing at this bowl of milk here. Now in the bowl I've got about 3 litres worth of milk, and that's going to be a good depth for the splash when I come to drop my strawberry in. Around the area I've got a load of towels just to prevent the area being saturated. I've got 2 400 watt halogen lamps. That's going to give a really nice bright illumination to the milk, which will allow us to pump up the shutter speed. Then behind the milk I've got my power supply also covered up with a towel. I've got my strawberry, I've got a sieve to scrape out any seeds from the strawberry which happen to fall off the strawberry and float in the milk. And then finally I've got a jug of water just to wash off any excess milk which gets stuck to the strawberry between the uses. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is set our focus point in the milk. So what I usually do is take your fruit, in this case my strawberry, and place it just where you're going to drop your strawberry or fruit in the milk, and try and get it to stay quite still just so you can focus on it when you on the autofocus. Okay, and once you've done that, switch back to manual focus, and then you can take the strawberry out, give it a rinse quick, and then settings wise on our camera we need to have a shutter speed of 1/4000th of a second, with an aperture of f7.1 or slightly higher because we want a good depth of field in our photo. I'm going to be using an ISO of 400, and under the Nikon range my white balance will be listed as incandescent. Now I believe this gives the best contrast between the white milk and the red strawberry, but depending on what fruit you may be using or what camera you may be using, the settings may be a bit different. So once you're ready and your camera's on manual focus, you can drop your strawberry in the milk just where you focused it a second ago. Now you need to make sure when you press the shutter you need to do it just before it hits the milk, because otherwise you're going to miss the splash, which will make for good photo. So when you're ready, just drop the strawberry. And quickly you can take that out, give it a quick rinse to get rid of any milk that's stuck between the strawberry and the seeds. And again, you can go ahead and drop the strawberry. Okay, let's have a quick look at those two. You can see in these two photos that the extra shutter speed really gives extra clarity to the strawberry, and also the shadows in the background give it an extra definition to all the splash, especially in the second photo where the splash seems extra creamy and is shooting out in all directions. Okay, so what I've just done now is I've added some blue food colouring to the milk, so now I've got a light baby blue milk, and behind I've got a bowl of red milk, which I use red food colouring with. I will swap the two over, so I'll show you some examples of both, but what I'm going to do now is just drop the strawberry in. I've kept all the settings on the camera the same, haven't changed the focus or the settings on manual mode. So what I'm just going to do is just drop the strawberry in the milk. And then quickly wash that off again. And then drop it again. Okay, let's have a look at those ones. Now this has to be one of my favourite photos I've taken on this project, simply because definition in the spray and the splash itself is really clear, especially with the leaves of the strawberry shaping the way the splash is going up into the air. Now in this second photo you can see the same thing, but I also like how the red food dye has actually changed the colour of the milk to look more like chocolate milk, which I really think is a really good bonus effect. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. As you can see on screen, I've got some other examples of the photos I've taken using the same sort of settings as I showed you in this video. If you like to, you can also click the link in the description and see some of my other examples on other projects as well as this one on my Flickr page. You can also suggest any sort of videos you may want to see in future, whether that's tutorials, photography, just anything. Please just give me your suggestions and I'll be happy to listen to them. Also, any questions, please feel free to ask. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.